Hey guys, how you doing? Uh, just thought I'd put out a video here. Don't know if it's a good idea because I'm just getting over a cold. Should be talking, I guess, but and I don't normally like to do a video. Sorry. Do World of Tanks video, that is, on the same day as or right after I record the video that you see, because I get I get so pissed off with these. The game is practically unplayable for me, and one reason I talked about often is artillery, just getting focus fired, and the other, which I also talk about quite a bit, is teammates and the scoring system. And it just it bothers me to no end, so I usually like to take a little bit of a time out before I start talking about videos, talking about artillery, talking about teammates in this game, the reward system, the scoring system. I know they're looking at me here as usual. I mean, from day one in this game, the guys on the other team are always looking at me to shoot me, and I always hope that teammates will take advantage of that. Whenever you try and put a little bit of faith or trust or think, that they should be acting like teammates, or have a little bit of a tactical concept of, hey, they're not shooting at me, maybe I could shoot them. You're mistaken. I'm mistaken. Because since the first time I started playing this game, the enemy team has the winning formula. The winning formula is shoot at me and win the game. Eliminate me from the game, and you win the match. And if what the CCs were telling you about this game was true about the randomness, everybody's got an equal shot, you would think, being put on a decent team. Well, that's not how it works, of course. As talked about before, and as Klaus has coined the phrase, it's not random, it's not RNG, it's PNG, it's programmed. Sorry. And here you go. Here's the stars. The stars of the show. The stars on the barrel, guys. And they're all sitting in the corner there. They're not moving. They're not shooting. They're not moving. Until it's too late. And that's the recipe for defeat. Of course, if you're not moving, the enemy team's moving, they're shooting. They accomplished the task in eliminating me, but I'm just one guy on the team, right? And I'm tier 9. I'll show you in this video. It doesn't matter what tier or tank you're in. That's not really the point. Excuse me. The point is, this happens all the time. I got put on this stagnant teams. You think that they can camp their way to a victory, but inevitably they get surrounded and destroyed. I mean, I don't know why that could come as a shock, because that's the way it is. Don't move, you don't shoot. The enemy team does move, does shoot, and they win. And of course, Wargaming knows that formula. And if they put you on a team with more guys who do this kind of thing, then the enemy team has, you know, fewer campers, more guys who like to move and shoot on their team. They're going to win. Simple. Very simple. Not complicated at all. But would I get pissed off? These guys get rewarded in this scoring system. Wargaming tells you that this is a, you know, team, tank-based team combat game. Really has nothing to do with the team at all. If you want to be statistically successful, well, Wargaming looks after that for you. Statistical success is doing what these guys are doing. Get the stars on your barrel, you get the CCs telling you, oh, this is the sign of a good, oh, this player knows what he's doing. He's got 3 stars on his barrel. But as I've shown and talked about in other videos, guys with huge, massive win rates don't have a clue what they're doing. So something else is going on, and that something else is the program. In order for some guys to have a positive win rate, other guys have to have a negative win rate. It has nothing to do with skill. And I know those. I always preach into the converted. I know I've said this many times in my videos. I appreciate those guys who listen and get what I'm saying. They understand. But unfortunately, this audience doesn't reach out to those guys who are captivated by the here's the new end game visuals. Kind of like it. You know what, it's not the groupies, I call them, you know, the Wargaming console Wargaming contributors, as Klaus calls them, groupies. Which I heard talking about as a while back now, about a month ago, saying, "Oh, if you can get as good as us," is basically what he said. You know, you can get as good as the CCs, better players in this team if you put this on your tank, and choose this, that, and the other thing, skill set. Just showing you here, and lower tier encounter battle. I got more on encounter battle stuff to come because you know, I lose almost every single one of these, 80% of them. I have some numbers now to back that up based on the Halloween tank experience, which we're all, you know, in Halloween mode's all encounter type battles. So I have some numbers now to back up that. It would used to be an estimate before. Now I can say that my estimate was pretty much bang on 80% loss rate in this one game mode alone. Anytime there's an objective based where it's this encounter battle or defend a base or attack a base, I'm losing 80% of those matches. How's that random? Right. The guy there in that TD who's in an irrelevant area, that's the point. Each one of these videos, the guys who are in a relevant area of the match and park, they get rewarded by the reward system here in this game, which has nothing to do with combat, nothing to do with team game. It's completely selfish. It rewards selfishness. That's it. Just pretend you don't have any teammates. Pretend there's no objective in the game. The only objective is you to improve your stats, and you get rewarded by the geniuses, the the sandwich artists, I call them, who dreamt up this reward system in this game. Which is not actually a team game at all. It's not actually a fighting game at all. It's not actually a driving game at all. It's just park somewhere and wait for the enemy to finally discover you where you are, come for you last, and you get rewarded for that. It's bizarre. It's a bizarre game. It's getting to the point where I don't know. I hope Steelize is going to be better. I'm so looking forward to that game. Here's a foreshadowing here, trying to get around these ones here, and I can tell right now. Just look at the mini map where everybody's going. They go to their spot, and once again, I'm on the team who goes to their spots. Instead of moving and shooting, they go to their spots and they sit there. So watch for that as I'm talking throughout this. Because you'll see it pretty clearly evident here in this match. So, the CC saying, well, you put this on here and you put that coup skill on and you do this, you do that, and you're gonna start winning like we do. Well, I never talked about it before in my videos. I cut quite a few of them out now, but cause I don't know, didn't feel right about it, but the more these English CCs talk, the more they piss me off. These guys, man, they've never been in a fucking fight in their life of any kind. Right? This fight, or, for the job or whatever. I'm sure they've never been on a team in their life either, the way they talk. So, I've been with CCs, matched up against in World of Warships and in World of Tanks. And the scoring system is the same kind of thing. The reward system is the same in World of Warships as it is in World of Tanks. It's set up. It's set up so you play that pussy ass endgame shit, and you get rewarded for that, even though you fucking lost. The team lost because of you. Because, and you get a platoon of the guys doing the same thing, fucking sitting somewhere and not firing the fucking guns to the end. You'll see a sequence here where 3 fucking guys with 3 biggest caliber guns that you can get on your fucking tank in the entire game, and they all fucking woof on them. The shots go unbelievable. So, but that's not true. I've beaten these guys straight up, both when they've been on my team and when I've been against them. So whenever I've matched up against them, except for one encounter with Slapfish, and I like Slapfish. I'm not including Slapfish. He's not one of these English clowns. I was in a game against Slapfish once, and he had help, and he had a better tank, and he killed me. And straight up, he played well. And I had another game against him, and this time he didn't have the odds in his favor. I had an equal tank to his, and he flat out turned tail and ran from me. These clowns right here. Look at these fucking clowns. We lose the game because of those clowns right there. It's impossible to win when you got too many guys like that on your team. And in other games where I've been against and with as teammates, I've finished better than them. I've done more than that. Oh, excuse me. So don't give me any of this crap. You do this, that, and the other thing, and you get as good as we are. they're as good as they are because they're fucking matchmaking and the RNG. That's it. They're not special. I mean, I fucking absolutely fucking wrecked them in games. Both when they're on my team, straight up better, and in lesser tanks, and and beating them in matches in World of Warships and World of Tanks when they beat against me. So, you know, the theories are fucking bullshit. Everything these guys say is bullshit, and it pisses me off. The scoring system pisses me off. Everything about this fucking game pisses me off. Yeah, guys, thanks for listening to the rant again, and I appreciate you guys. I know I preach into the converted because those fucking clown groupies who listen to those CCs, man, they won't understand what the fuck I'm even talking about, because they've never been in a fucking team in their life either. Anyhow, guys, appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, sorry, guys. One other thing I forgot to mention. CC talking about put the skill that on your tank, that equipment, this skill equates matchmaking with how many times you get plus or minus. That's not what I'm talking about at all. When I'm talking about matchmaking, I'm talking about who you're a match with on your team, not plus or minus. You know, that's irrelevant to what I'm talking about. Anyhow, guys, that's it. Yeah, plus or minus is not what I was talking about at all when I'm talking about, you know, matchmaking, determining your success in this game. It's not plus or minus. That shows how irrelevant and out of touch those guys are. If they think that that's when people talk about the influence of matchmaking in the game. You know how different their matchmaking is than some other guys who are non-CCs who play this game. And guys, that's it. Appreciate it. Just wanted to add that point to the end there. Thanks for watching.
He's an asshole, sir. I know that. What's his name? That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major Asshole. And his cousin? He's an asshole too, sir. Gun is made first class Philip Asshole. How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.